Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning. I'm super excited to come out with another video for you guys. This video is going to be on this look right here. It's dedicated to very flawless and healthy glowy looking skin. We're doing mostly just a skin emphasis on this video, not eye makeup or bold lips or anything like that. So it's all emphasis on clear, healthy looking skin with a healthy glow. Because you know, mama had to hit up that highlights. So if you like this look, keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some lip treatment on my lips because they're super dry and I like to just hydrate them while I'm doing my face. So I'm going to be using the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. The next thing I'm going to use to combat dry winter skin is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. It's really hard to see because it's such light packaging. Looks like this, just green. And I'm going to dot it underneath my eyes and then up onto my eyelids just to make sure everything is super smooth and hydrated. So the next item I'm going to use to prep my skin is the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. It's got 2% salicylic acid in it, so it's going to help with any of the active breakouts as well as preventing new ones. The next primer that I'm going to use is the Step 1 Smoothing Primer by Makeup Forever. This just kind of helps to fill in any of like the larger pore areas and just smooth everything out so your makeup has a really nice base to set on. And then I just pat this into my pore areas, which are pretty much concentrated at the middle of my face. I don't really have much for large pores on the outside. I'm going to start my base of my face by color correcting, and I'm going to be using the Sephora and Pantone Universe Color Correction Palette. It looks like this. It's got a bunch of different colors in it, greens and yellows and peachy tones to color correct with. Typically what people color correct with for skin like mine that has a lot of hyperpigmentation and active breakouts is green, but I don't feel that green works as well on me. It tends to kind of show through my foundation no matter how much I put on, so I tend to go with more of a light peach tone, and that just kind of neutralizes everything and helps me start with more of a skin tone base versus all of the green. Now I'm going to go in with foundation. I am, again, same in my last video, mixing two. I felt the ones in the last video were a little bit too light for me. So I'm actually going a shade darker in each of my foundations. I am using 202, which is Creamy Natural in the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and then using shade 102, which is Shell Beige, in their Infallible Pro Matte foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a layer of the Pro Matte first, and then I'm going to add some of the Pro Glow on top of it, just for a little bit more coverage, since it is a lighter, a little more sheer foundation. And then I'm also adding it so I have a little more hydration, especially on top of the areas where I break out. I always also put a little bit of foundation on my eyelids to act as a bit of a base slash primer, eyelid primer for my eyeshadows. So I just take this and put it over everywhere I put the Pro Matte foundation. And then get it right up in the crease of your eye, or in the under part of your eyes. I have my base down now, and I'm just going to set it really quick with MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Light Plus. I think that's code for super pale. I don't know. This again is going to just help to set everything, keep it locked into place, and mattify everything. So we won't be super glowy, but that's what highlight's for. To contour and bronze my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, my favorite bronzer. And any angled brush will do. And just start carving out your cheeks. Run just a little bit down the sides of the bridge of my nose, just to bring a little color to the middle of the face and to help slim it just a little bit. I don't think I have a super wide nose, but she crooked. For blush today, I'm going to be going in with the MasterBlush by Face Studio. This is a Maybelline product. I've been trying to get into more palettes that have multiple options in them, especially the affordable ones. They're super great to add to a personal kit or a freelancing kit. So you could go anywhere from a super light skin tone. This is more of a highlight shade, but these two would work on light to medium skin tones, and I think this would work really nice on a deep skin tone. So I'm going to be using the light because Mama Pale. And I'm going to be going in with this coral shade right here. I don't think they have names, but I'm going to be going in with the coral shade right here. And just start on the apple of your cheeks. They'll make a little face, and they'll pop out, and then just start bringing it back into your contour just to make everything blended. It's a little hard to see on camera because I am pretty light-handed with it, but it's there. So next is the best part. I actually bought this palette after seeing it on one of my Instagram friends' posts. I will link her down below. But this is the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. It is, I think it was like $5 or $6 at Target. So I think I'm going to go with the champagne color over here today, just because I am pretty fair right now. So before I go in with the powder highlight, I'm going to use a cream highlight just to set as a base because I really want this look to be super glowy and fresh. So Josie Maran came out with an Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. I think I got this a little while back. I saw it at Sephora and I tried it and I just had to have it. This would be something that you could mix in with your foundation. You could use it as a primer underneath your foundation. You could mix it with a little bit of body lotion and use it kind of as a body shimmer. So it's pretty multi-dimensional things that you can use it for. I just tap a little bit with my finger and then I'm going to go on my cheekbones and just tap it. You could use a beauty blender for this too, but I think the warmth of your finger kind of helps just to blend it all in seamlessly. And then I'll use whatever is left over on my finger and put a little bit down the center of my nose and then on the tip. Just the tip. And then just sweep it over where we had the Josie Maran Illuminizer. As you can see, it just pops. I mean, nobody is gonna miss you, baby. Then, never hurts, just to add a little more on the Cupid's bow and the nose. If you hate your nose, I suggest skipping putting any on your nose just because it does draw attention to it. So if you have like a really big round nose and you don't like it, don't put any on. Or put some on because who gives a shit? You are beautiful just the way you are. So now I'm going to do brows. I'm going to use the Brow Precise Micro Pencil by Maybelline, and I use their soft brown color. So I'm just going to start by outlining the shape that I want. Then we'll go back in and we'll fill it. So once I have the brows filled to where I want them to be, I'm just going to use a little clear brow gel. You can also use clear mascara just to set them, make sure they don't go anywhere. So the last step in my little fresh-faced glowy look here is to put some lips on. So I again am going into another multicolored palette. I'm using the Maybelline New York Lip Color Palette. This is number 101. It's got a lot of nice kind of pinky nudes, and then your more vibrant colors, and then some berry tones towards the end. So I thought this was a cute little investment. Just to have a broad range of colors. You can mix them too, so if you scoop a little bit out, mix them on a palette, you can make your own custom colors. So today I'm going to go in with the lightest color in this palette. They don't have any names. So yeah, I'm gonna use the lip brush that they gave to me because I'm too lazy to go get one. And it's just gonna be a super light wash of color. It's not gonna be anything dramatic because I'm trying to go pretty natural with this look. The last thing that I'm going to put on is my NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss. This is in the color Sugar Pie. It is by far my favorite gloss. I hope they don't ever stop making it because I wear it all the time. It's pretty sheer and pretty nude, so I put it over so many different types of colors. I think I'm going to add a little bit of highlight just to the inner corner of my eyes and maybe a little bit under my brow just to liven things up around the eyes a little bit because I'm not going to be putting eye makeup on. I think that'll help just to bring a little more brightness to the face, but not too much. So you can take any pencil brush and I'm going to dip it into the same shade in that NYX palette that I used on the rest of my face. And just pop a little in the inner corners of my tear ducts. And then I'm going to use my finger to put just a tiny little bit, probably won't even show up on camera, but just a tiny little highlight under the brows. Once you have your full face on, make sure you give it a mist with a setting spray. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. This is a cucumber scented one. And this is just a simple, glowy, everyday look, very minimal makeup, at least in my opinion. And it just, I feel like gives your skin a little bit of a chance to breathe, show off your natural beauty, and yeah, just looks super glowy and healthy. So if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I got really positive feedback on my last video, so thank you so much to everybody that took time out of their day to comment and subscribe and hit the like button. I'm just really hoping that I can help people in their journey to either becoming a makeup artist or just feeling better about themselves on a day-to-day basis and learning how to present themselves in the best way possible. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you have any other looks you want to see, just let your girl know. Thanks, bye.